This is No Checkpoints with Antwand Pearman.
E3. Those two syllables carry years of history and respect. This is the trade show above all trade shows.
Y'all ready for E3?
Yeah! Crossroads where journalists, creators, innovators, and gamers come together to pull back the curtain of the future. I've been attending for almost a decade now. I've met a lot of those creators and innovators. But this year, one of them claims to have an HDMI cable that can filter content, and it makes it better, like having another graphics card the size of a stick of gum. His name is Amine. He's an entrepreneur from France and one of the realest guys ever. Oh, and he helped develop the technology. So not only does he know what he's talking about, he's kind of a genius. $720 to 4K? That can't be right. This is something I have to see for myself and meet the man behind the unbelievable MCable.
In France, south of France, I always say I was born happy. I swear it's true. I don't know where it come from. Yeah, I came in Silicon Valley and looking for the American dream and actually to look for the best, right? And that's how we ended up, you know. Finding happiness inside you, it's key, right? If you're happy, that's what it's going to take to be a successful entrepreneur, because you're going to be challenged. You're going to have a lot of difficulty building a company, building a business is not easy, as you know it. And it takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of passion, you gotta love what you do and so on. And I think, you do what you're good at and you do what you love and it just happens, you know. Life is a journey. Because of engineering, I was doing signal processing and I love physics. I mean, I'm weird. I mean, I don't understand what's going on with me. I love sales, I love the human touch, I love the people, I love to interact, I love to help, I love to be good, the brotherhood, everything you want. This is, I care, right? This is me. Physics is deep in me, understanding physics is, and I started in image processing, signal processing, mathematics, physics, and all this, and from an algorithm to building a chip, and then to surround myself with amazing people, with talented people, and to build what we built.
Did you find that it was difficult at times, like from where you started to get to the point where you are now? Did you find, like, because most people, they feel like as many dream, they feel like there's many bumps in the road. They lose confidence in themselves and everything.
It's you have to be crazy to, like I don't know, you're raising kids and you want to give that to your kids. You want to give that to, you have to have something magic in you that drives you, right? Taking no is not, failure is not an option.
Yeah, I love it. I love the box. I love everything about
it. When you think about your goal and the thing you want to achieve, it's so far-fetched. It is crazy. Like you kind of lose yourself a little bit, but to achieve it makes you sane.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah. No. Exactly. It takes. Every part of the journey you gotta enjoy it. It's gonna be difficult, but it's like, it's like sport, right? We love to be in shape, right? It's hard, it's tough, but then it feels good. As long as you surround yourself, you attract people who can do what you cannot do, right? Who can be better than you, and you unleash them and they can do this, and you're getting validation along the journey, then you're good, right? You know that you're not smoking some, it's real. You always say success is around the corner, right? And I come from the city of Marseille, right? I come from south of France. Marseille is one of these amazing towns where, you know, people get along, regardless your background, your religion. We don't care. We are human, right? You know, there's this vibe of happiness of life in Marseille that is unique in France. Like in south of France, I don't know what it is, but in the air, you know, people are happy. They're good. That's what I experience, right? And I used to say all the time, we had those big meetings, and I call everybody and I said, success is around the corner. And one day he printed a huge, you know, picture, and there was a stadium in Marseille, is a circle stadium, right? So there's no corner, obviously. And he printed the stadium, and he wrote, success is around the corner. Amine is the only one who see the corner. The same way you filter water, what we do, we filter content. So the brilliant idea of Marseille is not only to do this amazing video processing, but put it into a commodity cable, right? An HDMI cable is a commodity. You should not spend more than, what, 30 bucks? An Amazon Basic will be good enough, right? So now what we've done is instead of having a $10,000 video processor, we literally put it inside a connector. Yeah. So, you know, I always say, you know, you show to the people the moon, they get stuck on the finger, right? MCable is not the finger. Look at the bigger picture. It's not a cable. It just happened to be convenient to be, to be able to have it in a cable. Right?
This is the height of technology. This is a good company, man. I think you guys are gonna like it.
So when you look at the young men who came from your background, the young men who dream but don't know they can achieve it, what would you say? Like, how would you inspire them to do and pursue?
I mean, sometimes I wish, it's like I start with happiness. Sometimes I wish I can just take it and bring it in, right? I'm serious, right? And, you know, you gotta understand, I mean, no matter who you are, just do the best to be the best at what you can be, right? We all have something. We all have something unique in us, right? And keep it up and don't give up, you know, don't, you know, discipline, you know, yourself, martial art, respect. You know, I got lucky enough that when I was 6 years old, my dad managed to convince me to do judo, martial arts. And so black belt, of course, brother. That's why I had an issue when you came in with your muscle, man. You know, say, come on, this guy is gonna fly or not? Yeah, no, I mean, it's you know, it's true. It takes discipline. It takes you know, and trust, and you know, you deal with money, you deal with people, you deal with and leadership, and you know, so you know, I think the attitude, right? Be good to people, you know, respect. All this is, it sounds like cheap, it sounds like cliche, it's far to be. What fascinated me is this idea of, you know, the visual experience, you know, like be able to experience the real world. Right, be able, you see what we're doing right now, if we put it on the screen, it's not gonna be this, right? That you know, so be able to recreate pixel, be able to enhance content, be able to make it more real than real, that's where we come from. So we started with video, and then you realize that the gamers, they deserve better pixel as well, and that's how we ended up doing cinema as well as gaming, you know.
You are inspirational. Yes, yeah.
Thank you.
Your energy is infectious, and that's what people need.
I like that, man. I want to give it, man.
Yeah,
Take it.
exactly. That's
I'm serious.
Listen, that's what we need. I mean, you have like the concept of CEO. Everybody's like strict, and, you know, everything.
They're constipated, man.
Yeah, constipated,
Yeah.
and then you're like a breath of fresh air because you know you're sharing your story, but you're genuinely just happy. You're not smiling the smile.
You can't. You will break, right? That's the problem. That's why I think from a young age, do the best. Work on yourself, right? You know, I went through difficulty. I went through, a tough time. I went through, but, the flames gotta keep on.
As you can see, Amine is a firecracker with the energy of a teenager and the wisdom of an old man. It's no wonder he got this far.
Listen, it's a pleasure meeting you as well. And it doesn't get more real than this, man.
Oh, yeah.
And we never know where we're gonna end up. We never know what's gonna happen with the company. The bottom line, the journey goes on. I love what I do, you know, and we hope to inspire as many people as we can, and we hope to contribute to the society. I'm telling you, that's what drives me, you know.
I'm good. I'm so happy to hear that.
Thank you so much, bro.
All right, thank you.
I saw a lot of things at E3 this year. No mistake, what MCable can do is amazing. But even more amazing than the product is the man behind it. If it wasn't for Amine's relentless joy and perseverance, the innovation of Marseille would never been.